We are the blessed ones. We receive Jaja protection. Yeah, we know that Jaja watch over we. So we're not afraid, no, we're not go worry. We are the blessed ones.
What's up, people? It's me again with another video for you. So originally when we started doing vlogs in July or August, we took a bit of a hiatus after that because a lot of things were happening at the moment, and one of these things was that I got pregnant, and I found out in I was pregnant in July, but I kind of found out in August. So we kind of decided to take a break from YouTube for a while because people were also moving, so we had to settle in and everything. And now that I am past my halfway mark, I decided to do a video on questions and answers that people generally ask during pregnancy. This pregnancy has been quite different from the first time around, so when I'm answering the questions, it will be basically a comparison from me being pregnant with Art and me being pregnant now with baby number 2. First question is, how did I find out I was pregnant? Now for Art, I missed my period, but I actually thought that I thought that my cycle was changing, so I didn't really think anything of it until I went to work, and then I threw up my breakfast one day, and I was like, that was strange because I don't usually get upset. So then the next day the same thing happened. So it was a Monday, so I threw up the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was like, the Thursday I said, okay, we need to do a test, and then we did a test, and then I was pregnant. Found out I was pregnant. For this baby, however, I feel like I think that I know the exact moment or the exact week which I got pregnant, because I was weaning at over the summer, like mid-July, and I think that's the week that I got pregnant, because that was kind of like a contraceptive for me because I was still breastfeeding. And as soon as he stopped, like as soon as I took him off the breast, like bam, I was like, yeah. And then I missed my period, and I said to Joshua, I think I'm pregnant. And he was like, I feel like he was doubtful, because I say that every time. I always say that, every month I say I'm pregnant, because I just excited. And then he I think he was doubtful. So what I decided to, that was I missed my period in July, August month, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna take a test. So I took a test, and then it was positive. Did I have any morning sickness? For Art, I had morning sickness, but it was scheduled. So if I had morning sickness for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for the weekend I would be normal and good to go. But if I wasn't sick for the first few days of the week, I knew that I was going to have a terrible weekend. With baby number 2, however, I don't think that I had morning sickness. I have something I call craving sickness, because I only get upset if I'm feeling like I'm craving for something and I don't eat it, then I'm gonna throw up. I have any heartburn. I got heartburn for Art this one time when I ate lasagna. For baby number 2, I don't really have heartburn, I just have chest ache, so I wake up with a chest ache every morning. Did I have swollen ankles? For Art, I had swollen ankles in my 3rd trimester, my feet were fat and swollen. However, I haven't had swollen ankles as yet, which is surprising to me because I am carrying heavier this time around. Gender reveal. So for Art, we did our first ultrasound, and that's when I found that I was already 17 weeks pregnant. So we already knew the gender from the first ultrasound. However, with this baby, I still don't know the gender as yet, but I will be having a gender reveal party, so stay tuned for that. Breastfeeding or bottle feeding. So I breastfed at strictly for 4 months, and then I started pumping when I had to go back to work. I started pumping for like 2 weeks, but I hate pumping, so I got him on the formula, and I would breastfeed him when I get back home from work. I plan on continuing the same tradition because breast is best. Birth plan. What is my birth plan? So I had a natural delivery for Art, and I'm praying and hoping that it's the same this time around, because my experience wasn't too bad. If you're interested in a labor story time, please comment below and let me know. My partner handled my growing body, hormone changes. I think he loves my body when I'm pregnant because I'm just like voluptuous. However, my emotions are crazy, and deep down I really think that he is going cuckoo. I feel like I'm driving him crazy, but he can handle it. Next question is a bit spicy. It says, sex during pregnancy, is it difficult? So for Art, I didn't start showing until I was like 6 months, so I was pretty flat, so it was easier to do, you know, all of the fun stuff like before I started showing. So this time around I'm showing earlier, so it has to be calculated. Like we have to calculate what type of positions can work or what wouldn't cause me too much discomfort. So it's a little different, but it's still good because my hormones are like. Few things about pregnancy that people didn't tell you. So let me tell you this story. So my mother-in-law, when I was pregnant with her, my mother-in-law gave me something called Enema to put in my hospital bag. Now I didn't really read the box or anything. I just dropped it in there, and a few days before I went into labor, I was just like revising all the stuff that I had in my bag, and when I look at the box and I read the back, I saw that this has to go up my booty hole, and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't realize that, you know, it's actually something to flush out my system, so that why I keep doing this so to flush out my system so that I don't shit myself while I'm pushing. But I didn't know, and I was like, oh my gosh, all of my holes got violated that day, and like I'm scarred for life. Another thing, like they didn't tell me that weaning was so hard. Like not hard, it's painful. I cried, literally. I cried this summer because my husband literally had to like squeeze the milk out of my boobs, and I didn't cry during labor, but I cried like during the weaning process because it was very painful. It was a lot of pain. I need to say it was a lot of pain, like it's real, because my pain tolerance is very high. My favorite part about pregnancy for Art would be the morning sickness, because morning sickness to me is like a terrible hangover. And I remember this one time I was sick for like 24 hours. Like I couldn't keep anything down, and I was miserable and sick, and my husband was so sad, and he was just looking at me like, oh my gosh. And my mother-in-law was on the verge of carrying me to the hospital because it was so bad. This time around, my least favorite thing about being pregnant would be my emotions, because they are all over the place and I cannot control them, and it's so frustrating. It's very frustrating. Favorite part about pregnancy is the glow. Have you seen this glow? I look so good. Yeah. I just feel very confident when I'm pregnant. I just look really good. Like I shine. Like I mean, I'm like always gorgeous on a normal basis, but I don't know, I have this extra something. Planning on having more babies. Initially we wanted to have like 6 children. We were very ambitious, you know, but like my husband kind of changed his mind because he was like, this world is crazy. So it really depends on what the gender is this time around. So it depends on the gender. Maybe we might, like if we have a girl, then I think we might be done. But if we have another boy, then I want a little girl, so I'm gonna try again. And I want to have twins, so you know, I push my luck a little. How do I overcome anxiety during pregnancy? I don't. I'm anxious every day. Like, I watch labor vlogs. I'm always anxious. Like, I don't get over it. If you have any suggestions on how to get over anxiety during pregnancy, please tell your girl, okay? Because I need it. My postpartum recovery strategy. My last postpartum experience was a bit sad because it was not, I wouldn't say sad, it was bittersweet because I enjoyed being a new mom. It was a very fulfilling feeling for me. However, I lost a lot of weight because I was strictly breastfeeding at first. So I was looking a little thin and people couldn't stop talking about it, and it used to irritate me. I'm just like, why don't you all just shut the up? It was very frustrating for me. I felt unattractive, and you know, I was like, But my husband is a fitness trainer, so he put me on a new diet with like extra proteins, and we did a little exercising, and you know, I got back on track, back healthy, and you know, healthy is the best way to go. So my baby just woke up. I think he's still a bit sleepy, but that's all for today, guys. Please like, comment, and share. House of Art. Tell your friend to tell a friend to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. If you are interested in any other pregnancy videos, please drop a comment below and we will get back to you with that. Say bye. You so grown. Oh. Last night we reached over 100 subscribers, so we also want to say thank you to all of the people who have been supporting us so far. Thank you so much. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also turn on your post notifications so that every time we upload you'll be notified. Also share with your friends. Just thank you for the continuous support. Yes.